third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Laksham, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, a traceless of oneness, its source, Paramashiva.
Now, let us see the Abda Pramana, where Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. Natu mam shakyase drashtum anenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with this physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold his Vishwarupa Darshan, a vision of his cosmic form. The 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye.
The next is the Atma Pramana, where Swamiji shares in his own words that the first experience that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree, the 10 directions below me, everything.
Inside and outside, bro.
I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel and experience all that as me. The next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence, the scientific experimentation done on the power manifestation science. So the study measures and compare the metabolic cell activity of the brain in conscious and meditative states using the positron emission tomography, the PET. So when doing the daily activities, the high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in this state of samadhi, only third eye region is active and alive, and almost 90% of the brain is at rest and peace.
So without further delay, let us get ready to witness a very unique and extraordinary demonstration of the power of third eye. So along with me here, I have Maniti Virajananda, who is 16 years old and a Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul. She's an extraordinary power manifestation. So as all of you can see, I have a medically tested eye band with me. In front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge where there's 2 holes where the eyes can comfortably sit in. And you can see that there is a strap for the eye band to comfortably sit around the head. And this eye band is medically and scientifically proven that no light can enter this eye band even with the eyes open inside this eye band. So this is the eye band I'll be placing on. And
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. We complete with the technical glitch. So we are back and we have removed the I-band of Mahaviraja. Completed for the technical glitch. We are back and we've removed the I-band of Mahaviraja as as the authenticity of the power has been dropped. So now we'll again be restarting the power of third eye. So you can see in front is a complete opaque sheet and behind is a thick sponge with two holes where the eyes can comfortably sit, and that there's a comfortable strap for it to strap the I-band around the head comfortably. So this is the I-band, it is same as before, and we are placing it on Mahaviraja's eyes right in front of you. So you can see. Okay. Okay. Yes. So Mahaviraja, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Yes. So I request all of you to start posting your comments as Mahaviraja is comfortable and her eyes are completely tied from all sides. So I request all of you to start posting your comments in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel.
Yes. So the latest comment, which is posted in Kailasa's SPH YouTube channel. The before comment is posted by K. Karti has posted Jai Paramashivoham. Just get it that. Yes.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. We're completing for the technical glitch. We will be reading, due to a few technical glitches, we'll be reading from the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Facebook page. So I request all of you to start posting your comments in the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Facebook page.
Yes, so the latest comment, this is posted by Narendra Hammante. He has posted emoji saying good. So it goes like this actually. It goes like that. Yeah. And after that, he has posted a thumbs up emoji like that. And he has posted a hand holding a rose like that. And yeah, that's the latest. And Rajendran Sharma has posted Swami, please bless me and full stop.
Yes, that was amazing. Somavirja was able to read all the stickers and emojis accurately and was able to see with her eyes blindfolded. Yes, all of you can continue posting on the Kailasa's HDH Facebook page.
My Shanti Bus has posted a blue color hand holding a pink lotus like that. Beautiful. And Kalyani Ayyanar has posted Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and Om emoji Namaskar emoji. Etta Gunta Naga. I request the comments to be increased. Okay, Etta Gunta Naga Bhushanam has posted. Give me one flat house in Nellore. A space P, one car, please help me. Sure, Riya, you can post this question Devi Parashakti and she will bless you and you will manifest what you want, Riya.
Yes, that was a beautiful demonstration of the power of third eye performed by Ma Virija. So I'll be removing the eye band now. So you can see how it is completely intact and how she was able to manifest the power of third eye with her eyes blindfolded. So please stay tuned. We'll be moving on to the next power, the power of body scanning. So we'll be now seeing the Shastra Pramana, the Atma Pramana, the Apta Pramana and the Sakshi Pramana for the power of body scanning. And the power of body scanning is where one unlocks the ability to be able to scan and see illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, anything, any problem that a person is facing. The Balasant or the Nithyananda Yogi will be able to scan and reveal those and will also be able to reveal a solution from the third eye.
And not just that, third eye also reveals and tells you the quickest and simplest way you can get rid of your illnesses as fast as you can.
And most importantly, the third eye, when it scans your body, it reveals the root cause of the problem. Why the problem started? Why is the problem even existing in your body in the first place? That is what the third eye scans and reveals. And based on that, the third eye gives a solution. So the power of third eye, the power of body scanning is very unique as it will be able to reveal the root cause, and even if there are many cases where the person is not able to relate with the scanning, and that is because the third eye revealed the root cause and he was not able to relate to it, because our body is really mysterious and even a stomach pain, leg pain, anything can be related to some childhood incompletion or any incompletions we are holding from the past.
And also, like, why the third eye shows any certain problems in your body, even though, for example, you may have cancer, but once the third eye reading is done on you, once the body scan is done on you, and third eye reveals that you have a headache, and why not cancer, which is really a major problem. That means that cancer is actually not a problem. It means that the problem is actually only real at all. Like, it's Paramashiva's eye which is scanning you, and nothing can be hidden from his eye. So even though you have a cancer and the third eye is not revealed, it means that you don't have the problem at all. It's just a psychological thing which you need to complete.
It's just a cognition or some incompletion which you need to complete it. And the third eye is so powerful that the moment the third eye falls on your body and the moment the Balasant or the Nithyananda Yogi starts scanning and starts revealing the problems, immediately the healing starts. Immediately Paramashiva starts healing your body and you will be completely healed by the problem, from the problem just with a scanning from the third eye. Now, let us see the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning, which comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshma tarani cha तत्त्वानि यानि निलयम् ध्यात्वान्ते व्यजते para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of the whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously exist of the essential reality and the source cause Paramashiva. They are being absorbed in the source cause Paramashiva, and by the experience of such restful awareness of the power of third eye, one awakens the ability to see through the third eye and manifest the power of body scan and the supreme power manifestation of this. Let us now see the Apta Pramana.
So the Apta Pramana is taken from the very own life of Agastya and also his disciple Theravada. So one day, a person came to Agastya for a body scanning and basically asked Agastya to do a body scanning for him. And Agastya identifies and reveals to him that the root cause for the suffering which he is going through is a cause of the headache. He reveals that there's a small theory at top of the frog which is sitting in the person's brain. And Agastya immediately instructs his disciple Theravada to perform an open head surgery and to remove the frog from the person's head. And after the surgery is completed successfully, the person got healed from the headache, and thus the disciple gained the name Theravada. Now, the Atma Pramana, where
Swamiji beautifully shares in his own words on the 22nd of December 2019. Only when I had a multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in different organs of mine, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. And through the body scanning, I found out what the problems and imbalances had happened and where the balance had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion just to verify my findings.
and the Sakshi Pramana, various disciples across the globe have experienced it and manifested this science of the power of body scanning. Now let's all get ready to witness a live demonstration for power of body scanning done by the Nithyananda Yogis and the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul after a short break.
What happened? Yes. So, we request the NTV operator to move ahead with the short play as the Balasans and the Nithyananda Yogis are eagerly waiting to manifest the power of body scanning. So while the Balasans and the Nithyananda Yogis join, all of you can start posting your requests and comments in the live Facebook Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Facebook page, and you can post your requests, comments. You can call your family members, friends. You can call anyone who you would like to witness this powerful body scanning. And if you are requesting for any one of your family members or friends, we request you to get their permission, as it is our integrity to get the permission before doing the scan. So I request all of you to start posting your comments. We'll be right back with the Balasans and the Nithyananda Yogis after a short. Yes. We're back with the Balasins and the Nithyananda Yogis who are going to manifest this extraordinary Shakti of body scanning. So along with me here, I have Maniti Brahmayogananda, Ma Soni, Maniti Mahavidyananda, who will be manifesting this extraordinary power of body scanning. So I request all of you to start posting, to continue posting your comments, and we will be reading out your comments and doing a live body scanning for all of you. Pavitra Patmanathan has requested, Nithyanandamma, please do a body scanning and healing for my husband, Shashitaran Bhaskaran. I got his permission. Thank you, Ma. So, Ma Soni, you can do the body scanning for Pavitra Patmanathan.
I welcome you all with my love and respect.
I request everyone also continue posting your live comments in the Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Requesting all the viewers to go ahead and post a request for body scanning. You can call your family members, friends, you can call anyone who you would like to witness this body scanning.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So I can see many requests where Ellagunta Nagabhushanam has requested, give me one flat house in Nellore, AP, one car, please help me. Yes. So, Ellagunta, yeah, what we'll be doing now is scanning and seeing how you can manifest your reality, what you should do, what you can do to manifest this reality of yours. So, Ma Mahavidya, you can go ahead and scan Ellagunta Ayya. And Anouchka has requested, please bless me and my family with good health and abundance of wealth. So, yes, Ayya, just continue to watch the live feed, and when Devi Parashakti comes live, you can request this question to her. But we'll also be doing a scanning and seeing what you can do to manifest wealth in your life. So, Ma Brahmayoga, you can also do a scanning for Anouchka Ayya.
Yes. So for Elegant Ayya, you had a question regarding request for a flat. So basically abundance and wealth in your life. So wanted to show you that Paramashiva is revealing you need to really improve your digestion, and what you need to do is take Haritaki 3 times a day. So after every meal, and please add castor oil every morning and have that and clean your system.
Yes. So this is for Ellagunta Ayya. I request you to get back, Ayya, as this was a scanning for you and scanning of how you can manifest your reality. Yes. Masoni, you can go ahead.
Nithyanam, I did the body scanning for Pavitra Padmanathan, my husband, and Ma Paramashiva revealed that your husband gets frequent with it and there's too much fat in his body, Ma. So to detox his body,
Paramashiva revealed that whenever he gets headache, to apply castor oil in his head and to reduce the fat in his body, do yoga and take castor oil every day. Yes, so this is a scanning for yes. So Pavitra Padmanathan ma, I request you to get back.
Yes, I have done the scanning for Anouch K. Ayya, and he actually wanted wealth right here. So Paramashiva revealed that every day you should watch one Venkateshwara Bhavasamadhi Darshan of like Swamiji giving the Bhavasamadhi Darshan as Venkateshwara. You should watch one darshan of his every day, and while watching the darshan, sincerely pray to Venkateshwara and sincerely pray to Swamiji that you really want to manifest wealth. And after after you watch the darshan, offer one coin to like get the deity of Venkateshwara and offer one coin at his feet every day, and you'll see that in 1 week's time you'll start manifesting wealth.
Yes, that was a very beautiful solution from the third eye. So Anuj K. Ayya, Pavitra Padmanathan ma, and Ellagunta Ayya, I request all three of you to get back in the chat and whether you were able to relate with the scanning. Meanwhile, as we wait, let us move on and ask. I would like to ask you, how do you manifest this extraordinary power, and how do you feel that this is no ordinary power, this is no ordinary thing which any kid outside can manifest? How do you feel being able to scan another person's body and being able to reveal and see solutions? How do you feel?
Actually, while I do the body scanning, when I connect to Paramashiva and I close my eyes to do the body scanning, that time I start feeling really happy inside. Like, especially because I'm helping other people. Like, after seeing the comments, like they want to manifest so many things and they have so many problems, I feel really happy that I'm able to give solutions. Like, Paramashiva, I'm able to manifest Paramashiva through me and give everyone solutions. And like, especially like sometimes the way it happens, I feel really happy because the whole thing is like a live 3D movie which happens when I close my eyes. So that also really excites me. So I actually love doing body scanning. And how I do the body scanning is when I close my eyes and I ask Paramashiva for the problem or whatever that person is having, I'll see a picture of a whole body, and then the picture will automatically zoom in and show the part which is affected. And then after that, when I ask for the solution, that picture will vanish and another separate image of the solution will come. So that's how I do the body scanning.
Yes, that was an amazing sharing of how you are able to do the body scanning. So let's see if any one of the participants have gotten back. Pavitra Padmanathan ma has gotten back telling, thank you so much ma, it's true ma. Yes, that was amazing. Yes, that was amazing. Thank you so much ma Pavitra for getting back and sharing. Ellagunta Ayya and Anuj Ka Ayya, I request you to get back. And now we'll be ending with this power manifestation segment. We thank all of you for joining us, and if you, due to the interest of time, if you are not able to get a body scanning, you can always come back every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST, and you can request for a body scanning and get a body scanning for yourself, your family members and friends. So with this, we thank all of you for joining us. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments where you will be learning about what are the Akashic readings and who is Devi Parashakti. Yes. And there will also be a form posted in the live YouTube chat, and you can fill that form, and the Balasant and the Nithyananda Yogis will be doing a body scanning and getting back to you. We thank all of you. Please stay tuned. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham.
Yes, Nityanam, everyone. So thank you so much for the Balasans and the Nityananda Yogis. Full power demonstration session. So we will now move on to the next segment of this program, learning more about who is Devi Parashakti and the divine feminine consciousness. So we will now be chanting the Lalita Sahasranama. Sindura Trinayana Manikya Mauli Spurat Taranayaka Shekaram Smitamuki Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhyamalipurna Ratna Chasakam Raktotphalam Bibhratim Saumyam Ratna Gatastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramambikam. The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body with a triple eye sporting a crown of rubies studded with a crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding a jewel cup brimming with med and the other twirling a red lotus. Yes, so we'll also move to the next Shastra Pramana. Arunam Karuna Tarangitakshim Dritapashankusha Pushpabanachapam Animadibhiravritam Mayukai Rahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavanim. I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion and holds the noose, the gourd, the bow, the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima for race, and she is the self within me. So Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. So the source where the Big Bang and the black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy, the source power, from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, and which all of us are going to reach. So out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nija Avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, our present, future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So in the words of Parashakti herself, so she has revealed that rising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrinkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swami, who is in Kailasa Sri Purachintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as a part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda. I took the Nijavatara here to give good boon to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranyagarbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Napala, Aparna, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samraja Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda. I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion, I am blessing, listen people, to do good to all of you. I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. And again Parashakti has revealed, rising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, and Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence. From the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, growing as four Vedas, expanding as five Panchabhutas beyond the six chakras, filled as Gotras of seven Rishis, expanding as eight directions, existing as nine Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell, and make the truth blossom and to do good. Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you. So how to receive Devi Parashakti? So literally you are seeing Parashakti and Paramashiva
at the moment, right in front of the screen. So let us receive her very traditionally. So keep 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen. So you can have the darshan. So this is called as the traditional tambula of receiving Parashakti. So the coin is considered as the traditional dakshina in Hindu tradition. So it can be of even any lowest value. So it can be even 1 paise in Indian money and 1 cent in US dollars. So what is the significance of this tambula? So after the darshan is over, you can do namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf and betel nut and take the prasadam immediately. So collect these various coins and send it to the Nithyanandeshwara temple in Los Angeles. So this betel leaf, the betel nut, it may look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there and you will not take the Devi Darshan for granted. So rituals will break your monotonous, unconscious mentality and lifestyle, and it will remind you and raise you to the powerful cognition. So it will literally break your unconscious behavior. So you can see how to set up the tambulam. Take a plate and set up 2 betel leaves, banana, betel nut, coin. So this is the traditional way of receiving Devi Parashakti. So now we will enter into the next segment of the program of understanding what are Akashic readings. So what are Akashic records? So many of you will be wondering. So Akashic record is not a prediction, but it is a direct revelation from the cosmos. So Akashic records are records which are created in space. So whatever has happened in time is there recorded as a file. So nothing can be destroyed. So please understand, none of your actions, your thoughts, your plans, your emotions, your words, nothing can be destroyed. So Akashic records are the cosmic archives of everything that has happened, happening, and will happen. So Akashic records are the verbal, the visual, 5-dimensional document. So whatever is happening is continuously getting recorded. And all the information which you collected from all your births is recorded in your DNA, that as your biomemory. And you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste your time doing the same actions again and again in your life. So if you see, as we already saw, it is not a prediction. It is a direct reading from the cosmic archives. So there is no such thing as past, as present and future. So beyond space, creation and destruction, they happen simultaneously, and in the dimension of time starts the past, the present and the future. But in Akashic records, there is no past, no present, no future, and that is why you call as whatever has happened, whatever is happening and yet to happen is already very clearly recorded. So in Swamiji's words, Bhagavan reveals that nobody has a right to comment on these readings. Nobody has a right to manipulate these readings, and nobody has a right to interpret these readings. They are complete and to themselves. So for anybody to live in tune with the cosmos, the Jivan Mukti, the living enlightenment, does not need any special practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. So when you listen to these great readings, naturally your negative logic is penetrated, it is broken. And these great truths, they settle in your inner space and they make you literally live and radiate Paramashivoham, living enlightenment. So if you see, only an incarnation, avatar of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff, has graced humanity with the blessings and darshan in the form of Devi Parashakti. So revealing the various answers to all our questions, to the yearning of seekers as solutions, as breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. So whatever question you ask and whatever answer you receive, so the answer is not an answer, but a karmic breakthrough which you directly receive from Devi Parashakti. So now we will enter into the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference to manifest the power of Akashic reading. The Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 61 and Sutra 84 says, Akasham Vimalam Pashyan Kritva Drishtim Nirantaram Shabdatma Tatkszana Devi Bhairavam Vapurapnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of the infinite space, Bhairava. Next is the Apta Pramana, the reference from the Hindu Purana Mahabharata. So it narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya, who reveals the secrets to Vidura, the story of his birth in the human form and reasons why he was summoned. So sage Maitreya, he accessed the Akashic records and he told Vidura that he was not an ordinary man, but was in fact an incarnation of the Lord of Death, Yamaraja. So he was to play the part of a so-called Sudra for 100 years, being cursed by the Mandukam. So, what are the benefits of actually receiving in the Akashic reading session directly from the avatar? So, you have collected all your memories from various births and which is recorded in your memory. So, this Akashic reading, it gives you an opportunity to access some of these and understand why is your life happening this way and not to waste your life again and again. So, accessing the DNA code, reading the Akashic records, it will be useful for you to be liberated from your default future, bringing an end to binding cognitions, known and unknown suffering, leading to experience enlightenment, Paramashivoham. So only an avatar can actually alter the Akashic readings. If you see, the Balasans can actually read the Akashic records, but only an avatar. He can alter, he can upgrade, he can edit, he can literally change and manifest the reality as you want. So the Supreme Pontiff literally blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per your prayer. So whatever you ask, based on that, he upgrades and alters and edits it. So now next is what can you ask in an Akashic reading session? So the most accurate, unbiased answer to any question about your life, about your destiny, about the purpose or everyday part of your life. So you can be healed of any physical and emotional problem with just a look or a word, and you can understand why your life is happening this way, and you can receive blessings to fulfill the right desires, and you can get clarity to redesign your future. So now we will enter into the next segment of how to ask the various questions to Devi Parashakti in the official social media platform. So many of you would be wondering, okay, I want to get Parashakti's blessings and I want to receive the grace and auspiciousness of Devi. So how do I ask my questions? So we have the various official social media platforms. So the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitter, the Instagram. So all of you have the beautiful opportunity. If you're actually active in any one of these, going to be helping you out, you can go ahead and like, follow and share and subscribe to the official platforms, and you can receive the live notifications whenever the Akashic reading session is happening. So the first official platform, social media platform, is the YouTube account, the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda official account. So many of you would have subscribed to this account, but only if you have become a member of this YouTube account, you can actually ask your questions. So for membership, you need to click on to the join button and you can ask your questions in the comment section under the live chat. And the next beautiful way of connecting with Parashakti and asking your questions is commenting on the live Facebook comment section. So if you're not followed and liked the official page Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam in Facebook, you can go and like and follow the page, become a follower of the page, and then ask your questions under the live stream and post it in the comment section. Next, if you're a frequent user of Twitter, then you can actually go to the at Sri Nithyananda and follow at Sri Nithyananda on the Twitter. And you can ask your questions in the reply section of the tweet with the hashtag AskTheAvatar. So any questions related to your life, your purpose, your destiny, your future, or how to get rid of any obstacles that you're facing in your life, your business, your career, your relationships, problems, all these, any kind of questions you can post it with the hashtag AskTheAvatar. The next important, beautiful platform where you can connect with Parashakti and ask your questions is Instagram. So Sri Nithyananda is official Instagram account. Go ahead and become a follower of the Sri Nithyananda on Instagram, and you can ask your questions in the comment section. Yes. So anyone who says that I'm not a user of Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or Twitter, but you have WhatsApp. So yes, so this is a beautiful opportunity for you. You can go and search kailasa.org, and you can, once the website pops up, you can ask your questions in the WhatsApp live chat and connect with Parashakti. So anyone who wants to connect with Parashakti and receive her blessings today, you can go ahead and become a member of one of these or all these official social media platforms and get ready to receive the blessings of Devi Parashakti. So next, each one of us are actually waiting to offer our gratitude and melt in devotion in the beautiful space of Devi Parashakti. So how do we offer our gratitude and our devotion to Devi Parashakti? So we have the various beautiful ways of how to offer our deep gratitude and devotion to Parashakti. So let us now understand and let us now get ready to offer to Devi Parashakti. Yes. So before that, let us understand the significance of an offering. So offering is a giving of a divine gift out of pure love, out of pure devotion, out of oneness, and it consists of giving and accepting. So only when the divine accepts whatever you offer, the offering becomes complete. So offering is not made out of any fear or greed. So when the incarnation lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela that is played out only for the purpose of enlightenment. So we will now invoke the presence of Parashakti by chanting the Shastra Pramana from the Mula Agama of Manonmani Dhyana. Induni bhaveda karavakni nayanam syat pankaja varabhaya japaksha sarayuktam angahima bhushana vichitra vasanam syat tungama kutojvala manonmani swarupam. And the translation of that verse, it says, moon-like face holding the Vedas on hand, fire in eyes, with lotus flower gracing and blessing hands, and one hand with Japamala, beautifully decorated with jewel ornaments in wonderful clothes and shining being crowned. Her name is Manonmani. The next Dhyana sloka from the Mulagama of Manonmani Dhyanam. Yaye Devim Trinetram Sashini Bhavadanam Veda Hastan Dadanam Savye Padmam Varadama Pare Chabhayam Chakshamalam Divyairabharanair Vibhushitatanum Brahmadi Vipujitam Devi Meva Manonmanim Pratidinam Kamarta Datrim Shubham. And the English translation says, I meditate on Devi with three eyes glowing like a moon and hold the Vedas, lotus and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments and worshipped by Brahma and many gods, and she showers auspicious boons for all the actions every day. Yes, so we'll understand the significance of the divine element gold. So the Atharva Veda, it states, Tredajutam janmanedam hiranyam agnerakam priyatamam babhuva somasyaikham insitasya parapataptata apamekam veda samreta ahustatte hiranyam trividastvat vise. Triply born by birth is gold, from the atoms of Agni is one, it becomes dearest to the Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was heard. One they call the seed of virtuous and powerful Apaha, the watery molecules. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So gold is a divine element. It purifies anything and everything it touches, and it is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightenment. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity. So gold is actually present in all the scriptures, the Agamas, the Vedas, the Shrutis, the Smritis, Itihasas and Puranas. In all the Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our very being. So in Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold, and ritual feasts were offered in golden things. So when one was to be saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amounts of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. Streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses and cows were dressed in gold. So Hindu civilization, literally the banks of the river of gold. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years and it lasts forever. So with that, we'll move to the first offering to Devi Parashakti. So the first offering to Devi Parashakti is the E-Kundi offering. So you can offer any amount at your own capacity as a token of deep love, gratitude and devotion. So the E-Kundi offering, the Shastra Pramana, it says, Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharada Radhya Sharvani Sharmadaini. Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion. She removes all the fears. Yes, so if you see, if there is any fear in the minds of devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn, and here it is meant that autumn of our lives, when thoughts turn more and more inwards, the role of the divine is known and understood very clearly. The need for Devi worship becomes stronger. So you can offer your deep gratitude and devotion to Devi Parashakti by offering your Kanikai, and your name shall be chanted when the puja is done to Parashakti. So the E-Kundi offering is a beautiful offering when the live stream is going on, the Parashakti reading Akashic session is happening. You can offer it through the super chat and super sticker option in the YouTube live chat. So I'll be taking you through a walkthrough after we have a brief of all these offerings to Devi Parashakti. The next offering is the offering of Sankalpa chanting. Tayaitan mohyate vishvam saiva vishvam prasuyate Saya chitta cha vijanam tushta rudim prayaschati. The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. The goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in materialistic sense. So this is from the Devi Mahatmyam chapter 12 and verse 34. So offering the Sankalpa conscious resolution, it blesses the person offering with all the fruition of desires and wishes that he is yearning for and he is yearning to manifest. So Sankalpa chanting is only $1 and you can go ahead and offer by clicking onto the link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. The next offering is the offering of the Sahasranama Swarna Kasu. So the Lalita Sahasranama, the verse 731, it beautifully says, Nama Parayana Prita. So that means she who likes the repetition of her various names. So this is the offering of 1008 names of Devi Parashakti, and it is a very special and unique archana which is offered to the Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. So you can offer a gold coin which is inscribed with each of the 1008 names and receive the blessings to have all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti. So the Sahasranama Swarna Kasu is available in 3 sizes at 3 denominations, $75, $151 and $251. You can actually offer it by going to the link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Now we have the next offering, the offering of the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with the pearl. So the Meenakshi Pancharatnam, it says, Muktahara lasat kirita ruchiram purnendu vaktra prabham shinjannu pura kinkini manidaram padma prabhabasuram sarvabhishta falapradam girisutam vanirama sevitam Meenakshim pranatosmi santatamaham karunyavaram nidhim. I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls, and the face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones, and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. The finger ring with the pearl is a beautiful offering where you literally the finger of Parashakti and receiving her blessings when you are offering this finger ring with the pearl to be showered by her deep compassion and pure love, especially in all your business endeavors. So this finger ring with the pearl is available at $251, $501 out $750. So the next offering is the offering of the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus. The Kamikagama, it says, Ashtavidhyeshvaropeta kumbhavarana samyutam sarvesa sutra vastradya hema pankaja bhushitaha sapidana saksakurchascha bakva bilva phala prabha snapannadhyaya samsiddha pramanena samandita. All the kalasas should be wound around with suitable thread and covered with a new cloth. They should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. So this is one of the reference from the Kamikagama, which speaks about the lotus flower, which is used in various offerings. And there are hundreds of references for using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. So almost everything in the worship of the ultimate, it involves the consecration of deities of worship or meditating or mudras, asanas, which are used during worship. It involves the lotus flower, the lotus leaf, the lotus pericarp, the lotus petal. So lotus itself is a divine flower. Shakti of Paramashiva is called as a lotus. Base of Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as a lotus. So you can offer the golden lotus in any size you wish to, and you'll be blessed to have the state, the space, the powers and being of Parashakti in your inner space amidst any or every adverse situation in your life. So the Swarna Padma Pushpam can be offered at $600. The next offering is offering of Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring. So the scriptural reference, it says, Nakadhiditi samchanna namajjana tamo guna Padadvaya prabhajala parakrita saroruha. You whose brightness from chonains to destroy the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. Yes, so you can offer the beautiful Swarnametti, the golden toe ring, to Parashakti, adorning her sacred feet, to be in constant gratitude for receiving her blessings, even in the most difficult aspects of your life. So you can offer the Swarnametti at $750. The next offering is offering of Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. So the verse, it says, Sudha Sarabi Varshini. She who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara, that is, she who gives the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mangtika, it represents the nectar flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So you can offer the Swarna Mangtika to Devi and receive blessings of achieving the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and the space of complete completion at $750. The next is the beautiful offering of Pratyaksha Pada Puja, where each one of us will have to experience the breathing space of Devi Parashakti through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So the sloka 83 of Saundarya Lahari, it says, Nakhadiditi sanchannana majjana tamo guna padadvaya prabhajala parakrita saroruha. The illumining splendor of Devi's toenails dispel the darkness of ignorance. In the devotees prostrating at her feet defeats the lotus in beauty. The sloka 83 of Saundarya Lahari states that the nails have been sharpened by constantly being touched by the crowns of the celestial beings who always prostrate before Parashakti. So Tamo Guna is darkness. And in the sloka, Tamas is indicative of ignorance in the minds of devotees, and by constantly prostrating before Devi, their ignorance is removed and they attain knowledge. So you can offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja and receive the blessings and auspiciousness of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhana of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And we have the Vastra Seva, which is also a part of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, at $1,008. So the sacred cloth offering to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And this is a beautiful way where you can receive all the auspiciousness, all the blessings of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And now we have here the compilation of all the offerings to Devi Parashakti. The E-Hundi offering where you can offer it at any amount, and the Sankalpa chanting, the conscious resolution, we can offer it at $1. The Devi Sahasranama Kasu, the pure gold coin, each one with a sacred name of Devi from 1008 names. It is available at 3 sizes, $75, $157 to $51. The Mukta Anguti, the pearl finger ring, which is available at $251, $501 and $750. The Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus flower, which is available at $600, $1,200 and $1,800. The Swarna Metti, the golden touring for the lotus feet of Devi at $750. The Swarna Mantika, the golden hairline jewelry at $750. The Pratyaksha Pada Puja at $1,008 and the Vastra Seva at $1,008. Yes. Now, we have the beautiful opportunity to actually offer all these sevas. So first thing is, you can go ahead to the registration form, and if you're ready to offer any one of these sevas and you have an intention to offer any one of these specific sevas, you can go to the form, you can fill out tiny.cc/BHAVASAMADHI. So next, when you're interested in offering the online payment and you're ready to offer any seva that to Devi Parashakti and receive her blessings, you can go to the link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And once you do the payment and you're ready and you've offered the seva, you can go ahead and go to the link tiny.cc/Sankalpa2021. So this is the way where when you actually give all your names would be chanted when the puja is done to Devi Parashakti. So this is a beautiful way of offering our deep love and deep gratitude to Devi Parashakti. So I'll keep this slide projected for all of you to go ahead and sign up and receive Parashakti's blessings. So I'll also be taking you through a quick walkthrough of how to do an online payment and how to make an online payment. Yes, now we'll be quickly going through a walkthrough. So now you can see the various Parashakti Bhavasamadhi Darshan donations. So now we have actually opted for the Pratyaksha Pada Puja offering to Devi Parashakti, the Supreme Court of Hinduism, which is $1,000 and each dollars. You can go ahead and add it to the cart. So click on to add to the cart. So once you add to the cart, you will be actually guided to the next page, where when you go down and scroll, you will see the option of proceed to checkout. You can proceed to checkout, and you can go ahead and fill out the various billing details and then place your order. And now, after you make the online payment, then you have the beautiful opportunity to submit your names for your names to be chanted when the puja is happening. So this is the next link, sankalpa.tiny.sankalpa/2021. So go ahead, click on to next, and you can fill out all these details and your name, your city, your state, country, and click on to Devi Bhavasamadhi Darshan. And when you click on next and submit, all your names will be there for us to chant when the puja is happening. And now you also have the opportunity to offer the e-hundi to Devi Parashakti. So now when you go to the YouTube live stream, you could see here, and under the chat, you can go ahead and click for the super chat and the super sticker option. Yes, so you will have the super chat and the super sticker option here under this comment, and you can go ahead and you can offer the e-hundi donation to Devi Parashakti. Yes. So with that, we come to the conclusion of this segment of the program, and we'll be moving on to the next segment of the program after a short break.
பிரக்ஞா இப்பொழுது தூரத் துவங்கிவிட்டது பார். பெருமழை பொழியும், துக்கங்கள் தீரும், காட்டுத்தீ இருக்காது. அன்னை அருள்மழை தந்தேன், தூரத் துவங்கிவிட்டது உன் நாட்டில். போய் வா. ஓம் நித்யானந்த
Nithyananda. Nithyananda. So now let us begin the segment on the revelations to the world by Devi Parashakti. For the last few months, Devi Parashakti has been guiding each and every one of us, guiding us to see how we can navigate our lives during this really intense times. In this Akashic reading, the revelations given by Devi Parashakti, she has revealed when it will start raining in a certain place in the United States. She answers Nithyananda Prajna, see right now it has started showering. Huge rain will be showered, sufferings will be solved. Forest fire will not be there. Now let us watch the sacred secret on Hindu birth that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed.
நன்றாய் கேட்டுக்கொள். உன் கேள்விக்கு உன்மூலமாய் உலகெங்கும் இருக்கும் இந்துக்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் அளிக்கின்றேன் உத்திரம். கேட்டு வாழ்ந்தால் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கை பத்திரம். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். பிறப்பின் ரகசியத்தை பிறப்பிலா பெருமை உடைய பரமேஸ்வரி சொல்லுகின்றேன் கேளுங்கள். அண்டஜம், யோனிஜம், ஜலஜம், பீஜம் எனும் 4 விதமான பிறவிகளில் 84,000 யோனிகளில் பிறக்கும் பிறப்புகளிலேயே பெருமை வாய்ந்ததும் உத்தமமானதும் மனித பிறவி. அந்த மனித பிறவியிலும் பலமுறை பிறந்து உழன்று அரசியல், பொருளாதாரம், சுகபோகம், தர்மம், அர்த்தம், காமம் எனும் ஆசைகள், துக்கங்கள், அச்சங்கள் அனைத்திலும் அழன்று உழன்று இனி வேண்டாம் இப்பிறவி, வேண்டுவது மோட்சமே என்று முடிவெடுத்தோர்க்கு மட்டுமே ஹிந்து மத யோனிஜம், ஹிந்து பெற்றோர்க்கு பிறந்திடும் சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம யோனிஜம். மனித பிறவி உத்தமம், சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம மனித பிறவி உத்தமோத்தமம். இந்த உத்தமோத்தம பிறவி எடுத்த எல்லோருக்கும் ஜீவன் முக்த விஞ்ஞானத்தையும் சனாதன தர்மத்தையும் காக்கின்ற கடமையும் உண்டு. அதனால் வருகின்ற நன்மையெல்லாம் அனுபவிக்கும் உரிமையும் உண்டு. இந்த கடமையை செய்வோம் என்று சத்தியம் செய்ததனால்தான் அந்த உரிமை அளிக்கப்பட்டது. பூமிக்கு வந்தபின் மனம் மயங்கி மதிமயங்கி சனாதன தர்மம் காக்க மறந்ததனால் மாயை அவர்கள் உயிரைப் பறிக்கின்றாள். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உயிரை கொடுத்தாலும் தர்மத்தை காப்போம் என்று உறுதி எடுத்தவர்க்கே சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம யோனிஜம் அளிக்கின்றேன் யான். உடல் பெற்ற பிறகு ஊழிப் பெருவலியால் ஆசை அச்சங்களை உதறவிடாது, உதறியும் விடாது சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்மம் காக்க மறந்தோரை உயிர் வாழத் தகுதியில்லாதவர் பட்டியலில் உடனடியாய் மாயை சேர்க்கின்றாள். அதனால் ராட்சசர்களும் அசுரர்களும் தானாகவே இவர்கள் உயிரை எடுக்கின்றார். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உயிரை கொடுத்தாலும் தர்மம் காப்போம் என்று நிற்பவர்க்கு நிலைத்திடும் வீரஸ்வர்க்கமும் கைலாச பதவியும் எக்காரணம் கொண்டும் தர்மம் காக்க மறந்த உத்தமோத்தம ஜனனமான சனாதன ஹிந்து ஜனனம் பெற்ற மக்களுக்கு இல்லை வேறு கதி. சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம மனித ஜனனம் உத்தமோத்தம மனித ஜனனம். உங்கள் உரிமை உலகில் அதிகம், உங்களுக்கு கடமையும் உலகில் பெரிது. தர்மம் காத்தாலே கடமை, தர்மம் காக்காதார்க்கு உயிர் வாழும் உரிமை இல்லை. நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உத்தமோத்தம பிறவியான சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம பிறவி எடுத்த எல்லோரும் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உங்கள் வாழ்வின் முதற்கடமை தர்மம் காத்தல். தர்மம் காக்க தர்மம் உங்களை காக்கும். சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்மம் காக்க மறந்திட்டால் வாழும் உரிமையை நீங்கள் இழந்து விடுகின்றீர்கள். அதற்கு மேல் வாழ்ந்தென்ன அழிந்தென்ன? பூமிக்கு பாரம் குறையட்டும் என்று அசுரர்களும் ராட்சதர்களும் உங்களை உண்டு தீர்க்கின்றார்கள். அதையும் மாயை கண்டு சும்மாவிருப்பாள். பிரபஞ்ச ரகசியத்தை, பிறவியின் ரகசியத்தை உலகிற்கெல்லாம் உத்தரமாய்ச் சொல்லிவிட்டேன். புரிந்து வாழ்வில் நடந்து உயிரை பத்திரமாய் பார்த்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். அன்னை சொல்லும் அருள் சத்தியம் இது. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Yes, in the next slides we'll be understanding what Devi Parashakti said in English. So she said, listen, Andhajam, Yonijam, Jalajam and Bijam. Like this in 4 types of births, 8400,000 yonis. In all these births, the greatest birth of them of all is the human birth. The next slide, please. And those who decide of not wanting this birth, wanting only moksha, only those have the Hindu Dharma Yonijam, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma Yonijam of being born to Hindu parents. Human birth is Uttamam, the best, and Sanatana Hindu Dharma human birth is Uttamottamam, the best of the best. Everyone who took this Uttamottama birth has a responsibility of protecting the science of living enlightenment and Sanatana Dharma. And also they have the right of experiencing its benefits. This right was given to them because of their commitment given to them to do this responsibility. After coming to Bhuloka by getting mentally deluded and forgetting their dharma of protecting Sanatana Dharma, Maya, she is taking away their soul. Understand carefully. I am giving the Sanatana Hindu Dharma Yonijam only for those who gave the commitment of protecting Sanatana Hindu Dharma even by giving their life. After getting the body because of painful deluge, not dropping fear and greed, for those who forgot to protect Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Maya, she will immediately add them to the list of those who are not worthy of living. Therefore, Rakshasas and Asuras are automatically taking away their life. Understand properly, for those who stand that even by giving their life, they will protect Dharma, will permanently have Veera Swarga and Kailasa Padavi. For any reason, people who forgot to protect Dharma having Uttamottama birth of Sanatana Hindu Dharma birth, there is no other way for them. Those who do not protect Dharma, they do not have the right to live. Understand properly. All those who took the Uttamottama birth, which is Sanatana Hindu Dharma birth, all of you understand. The first responsibility of your life is protecting Dharma. If you protect Dharma, Dharma will protect you. If you forget to protect Sanatana Hindu Dharma, you lose the right of living. After that, what bothers whether your life gets destroyed or you live? Asuras and Rakshasas will eat you, so that the burden on the earth is reduced. Seeing that, Maya, she will keep quiet. And now we're seeing some of the ways that what Devi is saying has literally come true and has been shown by the number of lives lost, especially in India. So if you see, an overwhelming majority of Hindus, 94%, live in one country, which is India. And the largest population outside of India are those in Nepal, which is 2% of all Hindus. And in Bangladesh, which has 1% of all Hindus. And Devi Parashakti had said that if you are Hindu and you forget to protect Sanatana Hindu Dharma, you lose the right of living. Hindus are in India and they are most susceptible to the pandemic. As of 25th of May 2021, the New York Times says the actual figures are likely to be much higher, with more than half of the Indian population infected with COVID or in a worst case scenario. So as you can see here by the New York Times, they've given us some figures with 700.7 million estimated infections and 4.2 million estimated deaths. As we're seeing the alarming and shocking numbers, we have to remind ourselves why this is happening and why Devi Parashakti is guiding us in such a way, especially during these times when it's so difficult to navigate in extremely dark route and you're not able to see what is right, what is good. Devi Parashakti has been so many times telling again and again, even telling us that we are not listening and that we have to listen in order to protect ourselves, that Hindu lives should be protected and we should be ensuring that we are safe. The New York Times says the actual figures here are likely to be much higher and with more than half of the Indian population infected with COVID. And we can see here a graph of the Indian population at 136 crore or 1.36 billion people versus 70 crore or 70 million affected. So now we'll watch a brief video on the Krimi Bhojanam hell opened in India. This is one of the revelations that Devi Parashakti made for the whole world.
நீ சொல்லும் நபர்கள் போடும் சண்டை சச்சரவெல்லாம் எரியும் பெருநெரு இரண்டு எலிகள் போடும் சண்டை போன்றது. யார் சரி யார் தவறென்பது இப்பொழுது முக்கியம் அல்ல. உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், எல்லோரும் நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். நன்மையைச் சொல்லுகின்றேன், உண்மையைச் சொல்லுகின்றேன். இந்திய நாட்டில் இருக்கும் மக்கள் எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். கருட புராணத்தில் வியாசன் சொன்ன கிருமி போஜனம் என்னும் நரகம் திறந்து நேரடியாய் இந்தியா மீது இடிபோல் விழுகின்றது. ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு ஓடிச் சென்று வருமுன் காத்துக் கொள்வது மட்டுமே ஒரே வழி. கொரோனா பெருந்தொற்று கொள்ளை நோய் கிருமி போஜனம் எனும் நரகத்தை பூமிக்கு கொண்டு வந்து விட்டது. அகோர தாண்டவத்தின் ஆட்டம் யாராலும் அடக்க முடியாத அளவிற்கு ஆரம்பித்து விட்டது. புதிதாய் உருக்கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த நுண்ணுயிரி மைல்கள் கடந்தும் காற்றினில் உயிரோடு இருந்து மற்ற உயிர்களையும் அழித்து உடல்களை தின்னும் பெரும் வலிவு கொண்ட பேரசுரர்களாய் வலம் வர துவங்கி விடுகின்றது. நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். வருமுன் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், அது ஒன்றே வழி. அதற்காகவே ஆதி கைலாசத்தை திறந்து வைத்திருக்கின்றேன். உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டி விரும்பும் எல்லோரும் ஓடுங்கள் ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு. இந்தியாவில்தான் இந்த நரகம் திறந்து உலகெங்கும் பரவப் போகின்றது. கிருமி போஜன நரகம் பூமிக்கு வந்துவிட்டது. மனிதர்கள் செய்த மகா கொடுமைகளினால். அன்னை முன்னின்று என் அடியவரை காப்பேன் சொல்வதை கேட்டு உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ள விரும்புவோர் வருமுன் காப்பது ஒன்றே வழி என்று தெரிந்து செல்லுங்கள் ஆதி கையிலைக்கு. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Now Devi Parashakti warned us, everyone in India, all of you listen, the hell of Krimi Bhojanam that was mentioned by Vyasa in the Garuda Purana has opened, and it is directly falling on India as thunder. Running to Adi Kailasa and protection from it is the only way. Deadly corona, life-taking disease has brought hell known as Krimi Bhojanam to the earth. The dance of Aghora Tandava, which is one could control, has started. No one could control has started. This microorganism that has formed will be alive in air for miles together, destroying other souls. It will eat bodies. It has started roaming as great demons with tremendous strength. Understand properly. Prevention is the only way. For that, I have opened Kailasa for those who wanted to save their lives. All of you, run to Adi Kailasa. Only in India, this hell is going to open and it is going to spread to the whole world. The Krimi Bhojanam hell has come to earth because of the suffering done by humans. Mother, I will protect those at my feet. Those who listen to me and wish to save their lives. learning that the prevention is the only way. Go to Adi Kailasa. Now, Krimi Bhojana, what is it, if you're wondering, is one of the 28 hells described in Hindu scriptures, where people are sent to suffer. And it has many references, including the Garuda Purana, where cosmogony of hell and the other nether regions is described. It also has reference in the Devi Bhagavata Purana, the Devi Mahatmyam, where in chapter 21, it's speaking on the narrative of hells, in chapter 22 on the narrative of the sins leading to the hells, and in the Shiva Purana, chapter 16, where it's talking about the upliftment from hell. Also, in the Skanda Purana, in chapter 12, the descriptions are talking about the redemption of hells. In chapter 2, the merit of visiting Setu. In chapter 30, the glory of Dhanushkoti. In the Brahma Purana, Krimi Bhojana is in chapter 20, where in the hells of the nether regions, and chapter 106, where it's describing the sufferings in hell. In the Padma Purana, in chapter 48, Krimi Bhojana is described in the section on the netherworld. And here is the Shastra Pramana for the Krimi Bhojana, where in the English translation, they're saying, "O excellent sage, above the nether regions are the hells where the sinners are scourged. Listen to their description from me. They are Raurava, Shukara, Radha, Tala, Vishwasvat, Mahajwala, Tapta Kumbha, Lavana, Vilohita, the river," yes, we can go on. "The river Vaitarani consists of putrid stuff flowing in it. Krimina, Krimi Bhojanam." As yes, and now how we can save India, how India needs to understand and needs to be saved at this time is only when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will be doing the Padayatra, is when he can be saved, as per the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading.
ಓಂ ಓಂ ವಿನಾಯಕ ஸ்ரீகண்ட 2022 வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய் தெரிந்து கொள், சொல்வதை புரிந்து கொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓ ஓ ஓ
Yes, moving on now. Now, in the English translation, Devi was saying, "You are asking whether or not to go to India until 2022. Know properly, understand what is said. For this huge hell, Krimi Bhojanam, not to come to India in 2020, I had planned to do Padayatra throughout India in 12 Jyotirlingas through my son, Swamiji. They drove away the sailor of the ship." the next slide, please. See what is happening properly. As the leader of Kailasa nation, with complete respect, with good regards, when my Nijavatara Nithyananda's feet touches on Bharata, and does the Padayatra, only after this you should go there. Till then, protect yourself. Do not go. Devi reveals the suffering, how to solve the sufferings of Pralaya. Yes, we'll now
சில
watch the
மாதங்களில்
revelations from Devi on the
ஆயிரம்
solution from the
அல்ல,
sufferings of the Pralaya.
லட்சம் அல்ல, கோடியில் உயிர்கள் பலியாகும். இந்திய நாட்டினில் கோடியில் உயிர்கள் பலியாகும். உண்மையை சொல்லுகின்றேன், நன்மையை சொல்லுகின்றேன், தேடிக்கொள்ளுங்கள் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கைக்கு பாதுகாப்பை. ஆதி கைலாசத்தை நிர்வகிக்கும் அன்பர்களே, நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். 12 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக வரப்போகும் இந்த மாபெரும் பிரளயத்தை தெரிந்து கொண்டு உலகில் இருக்கும் எல்லா ஔஷத சக்திகளையும் ஒன்றாய் திரட்டி நவபாஷாணத்து நிறுத்தி ஆனந்த லிங்கமாய் வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் ஸ்தாபித்து வைத்தேன். நவபாஷாண தீர்த்தத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடி செல்ல அனுமதியுங்கள். அதற்கு வகை செய்யும் விதத்திலே நல்ல முறையிலே எல்லா நன்மையும் செய்து வையுங்கள். இந்த தீர்த்தத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடியோர்க்கும் அந்த தீர்த்தத்தை அருந்தியோர்க்கும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்று வராது, மரணம் இல்லை, துக்கம் இல்லை. இது அறிவியல் பூர்வமாய் அனுபவபூர்வமாய் நிரூபிக்கப்படும். அதனால் கோடிக்கணக்கில் மக்கள் வரிசையில் நின்று தினந்தோறும் வந்து நவபாஷாணத்தாலான ஆனந்த லிங்கத்தில், நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்தில் நீராடி வணங்கி நன்மை பெற்றுச் செல்வார்கள். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள் மக்களே. 12 ஆண்டுகள் முன்பாக பராசக்தி நான் செய்து வைத்த நவபாஷாணம் சித்தித்து, புளித்து, பழுத்து, முதிர்ந்து ரசவாத யோகத்தில் சித்தியாகி இன்று நிறைந்த நவபாஷாண நித்யானந்த லிங்கமாய் வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் மலர்ந்திருக்கின்றது. இதை செய்த காரணம் வரப்போகும் பிரபஞ்சத்தின் பிரளயத்திலிருந்து மக்களை காத்திடவே. எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். ஆதி கைலாசத்து நேரடியாய் மறைமுகமாய் உதவி செய்து உடன் இருந்த எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோரையும் நம்பியே இந்த படகை நாம் உருவாக்கினோம். இந்த பெரும் சேவையில் எல்லோரும் வந்து பாகமாயிருந்து கொரோனா வராதவர், வந்தவர், வந்து நீங்கியோர், இவர்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் மாபெரும் மருந்து நவபாஷாண நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்து தீர்த்த விருந்து. எல்லோரும் வந்து நல் நீராடி தற்காப்பும் பெற்று நோய் கண்டவர் நோயும் தீர்ந்து நன்மையெல்லாம் அடைந்திட இந்திய நாட்டு மக்களே, உங்களால் இயன்றதை செய்திடுங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நல் பாதுகாப்பும் உண்டு, நல்லதும் உண்டு. என்னை இழந்தாலும் என்னை நீங்கள் மறுத்தாலும் உங்களை நான் காப்பேன், அஞ்சாதீர்கள். பெருங்கருணை பேரருளால் நான் செய்து வைத்த கப்பலை உபயோகித்து இந்த ஆழிப் பிரளயத்தின் பெருங்கூத்து ஊழிக் கூத்திலிருந்து உங்களை காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உண்மையை சொல்லிவிட்டேன், நன்மையை சொல்லிவிட்டேன். பிராயஷ்சித்தம் வேண்டுமென்றும் காப்பாற்ற வேண்டுமென்றும் கதறிய பக்தர்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் பெருங்கருணையினால் தீர்வை தந்து விட்டேன். அன்பர்களே, பக்தர்களே, சீடர்களே, என் சொல் கேட்கும் நேர்மையான தொண்டர்களே, புயல் என புறப்படுங்கள். ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு தேவையானதெல்லாம் உடனடியாய் செய்து வரப்போகும் மக்களுக்கெல்லாம் அன்னதானம் செய்து அவர்கள் நல்லபடி வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடி நவபாஷான மருந்தையே விருந்தாய்க் கொண்டு நோயிலிருந்து தற்காப்பும் பெற்று உயிர்காப்பும் பெற்று நல்லபடியாய் வாழ்ந்திட தேவையான சேவைகளை செய்யுங்கள். இதுதான் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் பிராயஷ்சித்தம். நித்யானந்தன் வடிவு தாங்கி நிஜாவதாரமாய் நான் இந்திய நாட்டில் வந்தபொழுது என்னை வைத்து வாழாத பெருங்குற்றத்திற்கு பிராயஷ்சித்தம் இதுவே உங்களுக்கு. இதை யாவது செய்து, இது ஒன்றையாவது செய்து உங்களையும் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், நாட்டையும் காத்திடுங்கள். கோடிகளில் உயிர்கள் போகப் போகின்றது என்பதை நேரில் காண்பீர்கள். கண்ட பிறகுதான் நான் சொல்லும் வார்த்தையின் சத்தியமும் உண்மையும் உங்களுக்கு புரியப் போகின்றது. அழிவதற்கு முன் வந்து நவபாஷான மருந்தை விருந்தாய்ப் பெற்று மரணத்திலிருந்து உங்களை காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். மக்களே, இது ஒன்றே வழி. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். பெருங்கருணை பேரருளால் அன்னை பராசக்தி அருளினேன் சத்தியத்தை. இந்த ஒரு சத்தியத்தை உடனடியாய் புரிந்து கொண்டு உங்களுக்கும் உலகத்துக்கும் நன்மை செய்து கொள்ளுங்கள். ஆதி கைலாசத்து நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்தின் எல்லைக்குள் ஆருக்கும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்று தீண்டாது. இந்த சத்தியத்தை அனுபவபூர்வமாகவும் அறிவியற்பூர்வமாகவும் முழுமையாக நீங்கள் புரிந்து கொள்வீர்கள். இது நிரூபணமாகும். அன்னை பராசக்தி 12 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக உள்ள ஞான ஔஷத சக்திகள் அனைத்தையும் பிரம்மாண்ட யோனி ஹிரண்ய கர்ப்பத்திலிருந்து கொண்டு வந்து உருவாக்கி வைத்த நவபாஷான லிங்கம் இன்று பிரளயத்திலிருந்து காக்கும் பெரும் கப்பலாய் உங்களுக்கு ஊதாவும். என்னை இழந்தாலும் நான் செய்து வைத்த இந்த ரசவாத ஞானத்தின் துணை இழக்காமல் உங்களை நீங்களே காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். இது ஒன்றே வழி. மக்களே, இது ஒன்றே வழி. ஓம் 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 ஓம்.
Yes, Devi Parashakti revealed to us, even if children do mistakes in ignorance by getting stuck in Maya, as it is Parashakti, Paramashakti, Parashodasi, Manonmani, my responsibility to save the cosmos from destruction. I am telling some of the truths. Please listen. Listen properly. Within the next months, few months, not in thousands or lakhs, lives will be lost in crores. Crores of lives will be lost in India. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you the good. Search for protection in your life. This is the ultimate guidance given by Devi Parashakti at this time. Here we are seeing some of the news clippings about how corpses are found in Ganga. In the books more worry about water contamination, where water, a source for irrigation, source for their drinking, and source for sanitation. So when it is infected by, contaminated by bodies that were dying from COVID, it is extremely concerning. So Devi Parashakti had said that in another few months, not only in thousands or lakhs, but crores of lives will be lost. And here we're seeing how there's so many bodies, even in Ganga, being uncovered. The next slide, please. And not only that, we have from India News, from India News, how it says that photos of decomposing bodies laid uncovered in the Sangam area. And for the last 2 to 3 months, people have been burying their dead here. Sand covered in bodies is being blown away by strong winds and exposing the decomposing bodies. And predatory birds are and dogs feed on the bodies that are dying and their remains. This is really the atrocities that is ongoing in India at the moment. Again, here is saying that as India is reeling under a massive second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, the number of deaths has increased, and such is the situation where crematorium and burial grounds are packed to capacity. And in another piece of news, shocking, over 150 COVID dead bodies are dumped in Ganga in Bihar. And we are seeing that over 150 dead bodies, which have been reported as COVID fatalities, were literally dumped on the banks of Ganga. And another finding is how underreporting is going on. We can see clearly how earlier reports had downplayed the number reporting 40 to 50 deaths per day, but this article shows that actually at that time, 400 people were dying per day. And next slide, please. The next slide, please. Yes. So here we're seeing, again, over 2,000 bodies found on the banks of the River Ganga. And this has so many different consequences, especially for the health, sanitation of the surrounding people who are living there. and who are not able to live there because the decreasing standards of sanitation. And in burial grounds across India, there's so many pyres that are needing to be built. And here again, it's saying bodies after bodies are coming as death and devastation in Delhi. And crematoriums and burial grounds are running out of space in the capital. And this is from one of a very prestigious article journal that has been tracking the updates of coronavirus. In cremation grounds across India, they're reaching capacity, and not only that, hurrying to build more pyres. Really, never before in history did we see so much of these kinds of this kind of situation where there are lines in front of the hospital as well as in the crematorium. And here you can see round-the-clock mass cremations, how 24/7 they are literally cremating more and more bodies and not having off. Workers there are completely exhausted. Again, another article, an example of how even in the crematoriums of India, they're facing so much of backlog. The burials are not happening properly due to the amount of work that is dumped on them. And they're facing the pressure to build more and provide more because there's so many bodies that need to be burned. Here's an article from the Mint, and showing how they need to build more pyres in order to really do their job. The next slide, please. And here is an article describing the happenings in Delhi about how so many people are dying, and never before they've had this circumstance before. How in the crematoriums themselves, not only are they facing backlog and they're facing even dead bodies that have to be in queue for being burned, but also they're facing the pressure of needing to build more and more pyres in order to burn all without risking extreme health issues. The next slide, please. Yes, so now here we are seeing soaring cost of cremation grounds singes families of the dead. How now the cost of burning the dead bodies of your family members, of people, of the lives you lost, of your family members or friends or people whom you know, the cost is also burdening families because of the high demand on the cost and the cost raise of literally just burning the bodies and doing the rituals for the dead. And not only that, Devi Parashakti had foretold, had literally warned all of us how the air will become poison. And today, the CDC of the United States, as well as the WHO, the World Health Organization, is accepting that COVID is airborne. And first, we had so much of denial and criticism about the fact that COVID is airborne. And then it was accepted as a theory and a possibility. Then it was accepted as a fact. And however, there was a delay in warning the public, making sure that the correct protocols were put in place immediately. And after that, media criticized criticized authorities for the delayed evidence. But in the end, in this vicious cycle, nobody is held accountable for the deaths of millions of people. The next slide, please. We're also seeing how one of the Nobel from 2008 had come on media the updates on the Kailasa COVID care centers in India, in Adi Kailash, and also in different centers across India. So we'll be taking a quick break and getting right back with you. Sorry for the technical difficulties. As we have seen, whatever Devi Parashakti has revealed has literally been coming true, literally becoming reality within just a few days. Devi Parashakti foresaw and literally had told the world, forewarned the whole world about the different icebergs that will be collapsing. And within just a few days, Devi Parashakti, it was shown what she revealed had actually happened. Not only that, so many other instances have been told, have literally been coming true, not just in the global scale, but also for the individuals, for every single person who has asked a question, requested boons or blessings from Devi Parashakti. Every single one has received the blessings and has had their reality manifest in their life, whether they wanted to manifest wealth, health, or long-lasting and beautiful relationships. They manifested it within just a few hours, and they were able to see how pure transformation happened in their life. Now, you also, if you are watching this, you also have the blessing and grace to be able to ask a question and receive the blessings and grace of Devi Parashakti manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You'll be able to you'll be able to ask any question that you'd like, and regardless, Devi Parashakti has been answering to so many different people. Just one answer, just one look from Devi Parashakti is such a beautiful blessing in your life. So no matter what, ensure that when the next live BHAVASAMADHI darshan happens, you are asking your question. Now, if you have missed that segment, we had explained to you about how you can ask your question. Devi Parashakti, Divine Cosmic Mother, has made herself available in all of the different platforms, especially the main platforms that we spend our time in, knowing, of course, that social media is the place where people are spending 4 to 5 hours a day. Devi is making herself available for that very reason. Devi Parashakti is making herself available in these platforms. You can see that in Facebook, Instagram, in Twitter, in YouTube as well, you can ask your questions to Devi Parashakti. You can use the hashtag Ask the Avatar and ask in any of these platforms, and Devi Parashakti will read your answer. If you have the grace of getting the guidance directly from Parashakti, it is really a blessing in your life. And it is not a coincidence. Devi Parashakti does not choose out of just anything random. There is nothing random in all of her actions. As the embodiment of the cosmic mother, she is literally giving the responsibility and making the whole as a sovereign queen of the entire universe. All of the actions that she does, nothing is a coincidence. So if she is answering your questions, giving you boons, it will happen, and your question is bound to be answered in the best way. Share this program link in all the social media platforms. As I was saying, each and every one of us spend so much of time on social media, Parashakti, on the planet Earth. We'll be joined in where will be joined by the Adi Kailasa Sarvagidam administrators. Every single one of you can watch to understand the update, see how the Kailasa COVID Care Center is being run with the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We'll be right back with you after a very quick break.
Nithyanandam, and welcome to the Adi Kailasa ship segment, we will go over the Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies as COVID care protection centers and one unique aspect of them regarding the lifestyle in the COVID care protection centers. To understand the significance of the lifestyle, one needs to see what is the world facing today in terms of the health of the global population. Younger adults are more likely to report symptoms of anxiety and or depressive disorder during this COVID-19 pandemic. If one sees the statistics, 56% of the youth in the age group 18 to 24 are facing anxiety and or depressive disorder. 49% in the age group 25 to 49, 39%, 29% of the people facing anxiety and or depressive disorder. To give a comparative analysis, 2 years back in 2019, the average share of the adults reporting symptoms of anxiety disorder and or depressive disorder was at about 11%. And as per the Household Pulse survey, NHIS in the workplace, for example, if one sees essential workers who are working day in and day out to combat the COVID-19 pandemic, 1 in 4 essential workers have been diagnosed with mental health disorder since the start of the pandemic. COVID-19 could exacerbate doctors' existing mental health burden, is what the ABC News says, and the numbers speak for themselves. More than 60,000 US healthcare workers have contracted COVID-19, 300 have died. An estimated 300 to 400 physicians die by suicide every year. This is what it is in comparison. And of the health workers who treated patients during the COVID-19 outbreak, 50% showing signs of depression, 45% showing signs of anxiety, and this is according to preliminary research. The self-reported mental health among pregnant women and new mothers indicates before the COVID-19 pandemic, 15% felt depression, 29% felt anxiety, whereas during the COVID-19 pandemic, 40% feeling depression, 72% feeling anxiety. So there is an increase in US. Cases of depression have tripled during a dramatic increase in the number of reporting symptoms of depression during the COVID-19 pandemic. The number of adults experiencing depression in the US has tripled according to a major study. Researchers estimate that more than 1 in 4 US adults have symptoms of depression. Percent of the global workforce says the pandemic has negatively. Hinduism says Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradayas, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived and established in such a way it never gets lost again. They're forever serving the humanity. 21st October 2006, following a meditation under the sacred banyan tree in Adi Kailasa, the peacekeepers of Kailasa, along with the children of the Nithyananda Gurukul, celebrate the auspicious occasion of Deepavali. 22nd December 2018, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of the Paramashivoham meditation workshop take part in the celebrations of a traditional flag hoisting ceremony. 14th December 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nithyananda Spurana program, that is a Life Bliss program level 2, a meditation workshop in Chennai, and as one can see, attended by thousands of people in a jam-packed auditorium, where people are eagerly listening to what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has to say about the eternal truths of life, the cosmic truths, and to get the direct experience of the ultimate. 17th December 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nithyananda Spurana program, the Life Bliss program level 2 at the St. Peter's Engineering College in Chennai, India, again attended by thousands of people, where practically the whole hall is filled with people, men and women and children alike, everybody waiting for that fundamental transformation in their lives by understanding the cosmic truths. 26th May 2006, one can see here the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism embark on the Himalayan Yatra. Yatras being the pilgrimages to sacred places, the energy fields, and in these energy fields which are already make one more receptive to the cosmic energy, the ultimate initiations, the cosmic truths, everything revealed during these traditional sacred pilgrimage to the energy fields like the Himalayas, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism leading the whole group into that divine experience. "20th December 2011, the temple ecosystem of Tiruvannamalai serves as a driving factor in maintaining the lifestyle of health, wealth, and well-being for the denizens of Tiruvannamalai, one of the remaining living temple ecosystems. 31st December 2018, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of the Paramashivoham meditation workshop take part in the morning meditation and traditional puja or ritualistic worship, which is part of the meditation, the 21-day meditation workshop. And here you have this picture taken on 11th September 2016, where the peacekeepers of Kailasa, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, take part in Kara Seva, or the voluntary contribution of physical service towards the cleaning or construction of the sacred Hindu temple. Kailasa's ecosystems around the world span the whole globe, as one can see, across all the continents. And the origins of this great happening start from way back in the young years of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. As one can see, in 1994, Kailasa and Tiruvannamalai is traditionally passed on to the hands of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and just how it has evolved. As of 2017, as a picture on the right shows Kailasa and Tiruvannamalai receiving visitors and delegates for the Kalpataru meditation workshop and the Shiva Diksha, which is one of the primary initiations of Hinduism. 11th March 2017, Kailasa and Tiruvannamalai, let thousands arrive to celebrate the enlightenment ecosystem and to traditionally meet the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Kailasa in Los Angeles. Now we come to the various Kailasas worldwide. Kailasa in Los Angeles, California, USA, has a 25,000 square feet temple complex housing over 80 deities as one of the largest Hindu temple ecosystems in the West. Kailasa in Columbus, Ohio, USA, the first temple established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism outside India. The temple physically came to life in just 9 months. The chief presiding deities of the temple are Sri Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari. The deities are 7 feet tall granite, weighing 6 tons, and their divine faces have been directly hand-carved by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Kailasa in Seattle, Washington, USA, housing the blissful dancing form of Ganesha, the largest living Nataraja deity outside of India. Kailasa in Seattle is also known as Chidambaram of the West. Kailasa in San Jose, California, USA. Inaugurated in 2009, Kailasa in San Jose radiates the energy of the Madurai Meenakshi Temple. The chief presiding deities of the temple are Devi Meenakshi, the Shivalinga, Lord Sri Venkateshwara, Lord Sri Nithyanandeshwara, and Devi Nithyanandeshwari. And they have been created, installed, and energized by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Kailasa in St. Louis, Missouri, alongside the Shivalinga and the Nityananda Ganesha, one can see Kailasa in St. Louis carries the energy of Tirumala Tirupati of South India and houses one of the tallest Venkateshwara deities in North America, along with his consorts Sri Devi and Bhudevi. The beautiful landscape nestled among the woods and rolling hills of Missouri stretches for 20 acres. Kailasa in Phoenix, Arizona, home to over 21 days of 2000. Serving as an energy field of worship, meditation, and celebration. And as recent as 2017, Kailasa in Houston, inaugurated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and declared as a Parihara Sthala for all the Navagraha doshas. Kailasa in Toronto, Canada, inaugurated in July 2011. It's the only Hindu temple in the West with all 63 Nayanmars, 18 Siddhas residing as deities. Temple deities here are seated exactly as they existentially reside in Kailasa around Paramashiva, the primordial deity of Hinduism. Kailasa in Toronto, Canada, active and alive from 2011 onwards, Kailasa in Toronto has been blessed to radiate the superconscious energy of Kailasa. This temple ecosystem goes on providing various temple services to the community such as Annadan and traditional Hindu ceremonies. And now, after having seen a quick glimpse of all the Kailasa temple ecosystems worldwide, let us now take a short break before we enter the next segment, which is the spiritual routine during the Brahma Muhurta and how that aligns oneself and helps us overcome the pandemic quickly.
covered, they will not have death, they will not have corona. Crores and crores of people will come in line. Every day they will come and dip in the Ananda Lingam. Listen well to my words. For India, I made the ship as protection. The Nithyananda Navapashana Lingam. Go to Adi Kailasa. O Indians, listen. All those regretting losing the Nithyananda Nijavatara without confusion and without talking just as a lip service, go to Adi Kailasa. Crores of people will come there looking for health, Navabhashana, water feast and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if the captain of the ship is not there, ship is there. When the first world countries closed their borders during a massive global emergency, Kailasa has opened its door to all without exception. Free COVID care centers opened across India includes Adi Kailasa in Bidadi, Salem Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Tiruvannamalai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam in Puducherry, Pattanam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Siragapadi Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam in Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam in Tamil Nadu, Hosur Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam in Gujarat. Opened across India includes the various spiritual and social services that are being offered during pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India. Apart from that, the cosmic revelations of Devi Parashakti, which prepares the humanity to combat de facto spiritual embassies across India, includes the medical care, which is thousands of people, accommodation for multi-layer quarantine, then you have the emergency ambulances